I got a new toy this week, so let's use it for meal prep. We're going to push down the tofu with these elastic bands and set it to the side. Look at all of the water that this has produced. We're going to use the guidelines that the press pushed onto the tofu and cut these into 1-inch cubes like this. We're going to add the tofu to a hot pan and season with some salt and cover it with some boiling water and frozen peas. Next we're going to add this. This is a tomato onion masala, basically just onion, tomato paste, and a bunch of seasonings. This mixture is actually soaked cashews and water, and I just blended it up, and we're going to save a little bit of that for later. I'm going to let the tofu simmer for a little bit while we work on the beef. We're going to chop up the shallot and add it to the beef, along with some salt, pepper, garlic, parsley, walnuts, and feta cheese, and mix that till it's well combined and looking like this. For the sauce, we're going to add some Greek yogurt, grated garlic, grated cucumber, lemon juice, dill, salt, and pepper, and mix that till it looks like this. For the beef, we're going to wet our hands so it doesn't stick and shape these into little small patties. Next, we're going to add all of those patties that we just made into a ripping hot pan with some avocado oil. Make sure to flip around 1 minute through, and it should end up looking like this. To a big bowl, we're going to add some washed cauliflower, avocado oil, garlic salt, turmeric, mix it together, and add to a baking sheet to bake in the oven. While that's baking, we're going to work on the salad. We're going to cut up some cherry tomatoes, cucumber, red onions, and combine that all into a bowl with some parsley. To that bowl, we're going to add some salt, pepper, olive oil, rice wine vinegar, and a little bit of honey just for that sweetness. And we're going to scoop in some brown rice as usual with that tofu and the baked cauliflower. We're going to top the tofu off with some parsley and the leftover cashew cream. And would you look how beautiful that is? For the beef, we're going to do the same with the brown rice, put the patties down and that salad on the side. And for the sauce, I'm going to put it in a little cup just so it doesn't make everything soggy. And that's this week's meal prep. Look at how beautiful this week's was.